Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Fun Learning. I'm your math teacher Rashi, and today we are going to learn about factors. Factors is a new topic for students of class 3 and 4. So let's understand first definition of the factors. Factors are the numbers which divides the given number without remainder. Okay, so factors are the numbers which divides the given number without remainder. So here if we are going to divide, we are going to find out the factors, and you can see there should be no remainder. Remainder should be 0. Okay, so I'll write here remainder should be 0. Divides, it indicates a division. Okay, so always remember factors, like factors, if you're going to find out the factors, so don't afraid, because factors are simple division. Just try to understand the factors. If we are find out the factors, if you have to find out the factors, always relate that factor with division. That means you have to divide that number. Okay, let's take an example. So this is example. Suppose if you have to find out a factor of 8. So think about that 8 is your dividend, and we have to divide this dividend with a divisor. You have to divide this number with the other number. That number should be a divisor, and the answer you will get, that is a quotient. So what are the factors here? The divisor and the quotient of the number 8 is your factor. Here I'll show you an example, like if, but okay, one more thing here, from which number we have to start dividing. So we are going to start dividing this any numbers with 1. Okay, so 8 is divided by 1. You can see your quotient, you will get that 8. Okay, so here the factor of 8 is 1 and 8. Now let's divide 8 again with, after 1 you can see there is a 2. Think about that, the 8 can divide with 2. Yes, so 8 can divide with 2. So you have to understand the divisibility of 2. That all the even numbers can divide with 2. That means 8 is an odd or even number. Very good, 8 is an even number. So you can divide that 8 with 2. You will get quotient 4. Again check with 3. No, you cannot divide. You cannot find the 8 in the table of 3. Now can you divide that? After 3 there is a 4. So let's divide this 8 with 4. If you divide this, you can see 4 times 2 you will get 8. So 2 is on the quotient and 4 is your divisor here. After 4 there is a 5. You cannot divide with 5. 6, no. 7, no. 8, yes. Now you can see the 8 can divide with itself, and you will get your quotient 1. As now I will change my color. You can see these numbers of the divisor 1, 2, 4, 8. This is an increasing order, and when you can observe here quotient, you can find 8, 4, 2, 1. That is in a decreasing order. This one is in increasing order, this one is decreasing order, but you can see all digits are same. The digit which is in a divisor and the digit which is on the quotient, all are same. So here the factors of 8 are, we will write in increasing order. So factors, whatever the factors you will get, you have to always write in an increasing order. 1, wait, yeah, wait, Oh, my pen is not working. Yeah, so I'll take another one. 1, 2, 4 and 8. So these 4 are the factors of your 8, number 8. So did you notice here the factors which you will get of 8? You can see all the factors are in between 8 only, which are the less than 8 or 8. So these are the factors. Okay, if you observe here on this which you divide that 8, you can observe 1. When you divide 8 with 1, you will get a 8 as a quotient. When you divide 8 with 2, you will get a 4 as a quotient. Now I am going to divide this division into 2 parts. Look, why should I divide? If you can see the upper part you will get all the factors are here only, 1, 2, 4 and 8. And when you can come down, you can see again the same only. Let's find out the half in the other case. Let's find out the factor of 12. This is a 1-digit number. I will take the another 2-digit number. Factors of 2-digit number. So I will take 12 in that case. Okay. So here 12 is your dividend. Very good. So here the 12 you can take, that is your dividend. Okay, and you have to divide this with divisor, and whatever the answer you will get, that is called a quotient, right? Now, so here the dividend is 12. So as I told you, have to divide, always start with 1. If you divide with 1, you will get 12 as a quotient. And 12 is an odd or even number. Yes, it is even. Very good. So you can divide with 2. At what time you can divide? 6 times. Good job, kids. Again divide with 12. You can see. Okay, so here you have to check with the table of 3. So let's find out what is the divisibility of 3. How to check that? How to check the divisibility of 3? So when you get the number if you have a 2-digit number, to check the divisibility of 3, what you have to do? You have to add the digits. Add the digit of your number. Like 1 plus 2 is 3. That 3 can divide with 3. So that means this 12 is divisible by 3. Okay. So how many times it will divide? You can see it. We can divide it with 4 times. Now kids, you have to observe after 3 which number will come? 4. Very good. And if you observe here, your quotient will get a 4. That means from 1 to 12, the factors of all the 12, the factors of 12, all factors are here only. Okay, I will just change my pencil. You can see these are the factors of 12, because after 3, if you are going to divide with 4, you will get a quotient 3. Okay, to understand more, I will divide it. Okay, so here, but here you can see, you can find out the all factors. 12, after 3 we can divide with 4. You can see 4 comes here and 3 times you can divide. Look here, the pattern changed. Now after 3 you have to divide with 6, because cannot divide with 5. You can see it here 2 times, as you can see the second line. And 6, after 6 check with the 7, not possible. 8, not possible. 9, no. 10, no. 11, no. 12, yes. The number divide with itself with 1 times. So what are the factors here of 12? You can see all the factors are on this pink box, as just now you can I just explained you. So we'll write all the factors of 12 in increasing order. 1, 2, this 3, after that you can see 4, then 6, and then 12. So these all are the factors of 12. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all. Now, so let's start with the 3-digit number. Let's find one more example of factor of 3-digit number. Let's take any number. Factor of 3-digit number. Let's okay, I will take 105. Okay, so let me divide this. As you already know that this is your dividend, right? And you have to divide with divisor and you will get a quotient. Okay, so yes, let me use pencil here. The 105 is a dividend. Okay, divide with 1. As I told you, always have to start with 1, and 105 is your answer. Let's start divide with 2. Is it you can divide with 2? Just now you saw the divisibility of 2. You learned the divisibility of 2. On the ones place, the number should be even. So that means this is not 105 is not even number. It is odd number. Very good. And let's check with the 3. What is the divisibility of 3? As I told you just now, add all the digits. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 5, 6. So 6 can divide with 3. That means this digit is divisible by 3. 35. This is, you can divide with 35. Okay. Now you can see, you can divide this with 4. No. 5. Yes. You can divide with 5. The divisibility of 5 you can check on the ones place. It should be a 0 or 5. That means this can divide with 5. So what is, if you divide, what is the quotient? You will get, the quotient is 21. And again, you can divide, check with 6. No. Then 7. Yes. At what time? 15. After that 8. No. 9. No. 10. No, not possible. The divisibility of 10 you can check that on the ones place the number should be 0. 11. No. 12. No. 13. No. 14. No. 15. Yes. 15 times 7 is 105. But here you can see, if I am going to write more, the same number will come, right? So I will stop here and I will just mark that all the divisor and the quotient are the factors of 105. I hope it is clear to all. The factors of 105 are, now you have to write in increasing order. 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, 21, 35 and the number itself 105. So these are the factors of 105. So kids, I hope you all understand how to find out the factors of the given number. Okay, just don't worry about it. These are not difficult. If you understand that factors are the division, and you can find your answers easily. There are some more important questions you can find in this factors. What are these? Let's discuss. So let's see, the number 1 is, if you can observe that factors are less in number, very limited in number. 12 you can see there is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 factors only. In 8 you can see there are only 4 factors. In 105 you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 factors are there. So all factors are limited in number. I'll just write it like this. They all are limited. They are not unlimited, they are limited. And if you can observe here, every factor of every digit, the factor of any number, the smallest factor is 1. Right? So this is the main question when you can solve it in a, it can come in any type of exam. What is the smallest factor of any number? So it should be always 1. And the highest factor, I'll just write smallest factor, that is 1. What about the highest factor? So who will tell me highest factor? Very good. The number itself is the highest factor. Number itself. Okay. How? You can see 105. So this is the highest factor of 105. 12. Highest factor is 12. 8. Find the factors. 8 is the highest factor. So these are the very important points. These are limited in number. Smallest factor of every digit is 1. Highest factor of every digit is number itself. Okay, so the operation we used here to find the factor is division method. This is the important point also. The operation which we use to find out the factor is division. And the outcomes of the given number, or the factors you can say, are less than the number or the equal of that given number. Okay, so kids, I hope you understand what is factor and how to find out the factors of any number. So you enjoyed this also. So if you like my video and enjoy it, please share with your friends and click on my bell icon. Thank you. Bye.